Hello guys, and welcome to a new video. So there are a few interesting things that I have to talk about in this video. Two updates today, as you can see, or not one update and one interesting post. So I'm sure a lot of you guys have already heard about free to play and everything and how it probably is going to be coming to old school. And there have been some nice patches, updates and stuff today. So I'm going to take a look at this one first and just show you guys what exactly has come out today. Mostly just small things, but as you can see, there's two new rewards from the Motherlode mine. The gem bag and the coal bag, which each cost 100 gold nuggets, and the coal bag can store 27 coal, and the gem bag can store 60 of each uncut gem, so not cut gems apparently. So that's always nice. A couple new things from Motherlode mine, and then we have the new interface setup, which I'm sure most of you guys have already noticed also. So there's no more having to use the toggle roof command, but you still can. But they actually added that to the interface, and they completely reworked it. Added a few new things. For starters, you can finally see your XP remaining to level. You can toggle it on and off, which is always nice. The big main thing is the attack option settings, so you can decide whether you want to have attack always left click, always right click, or depend on your combat level the way it always has been. And obviously they've rearranged the whole thing to accommodate all that stuff, which is really nice. It's definitely the biggest thing in my opinion is the attack stuff. It's gonna be really nice for Slayer and like DKs especially. It's really annoying to have to right click on the DKs all the time. And then they've done some tweaks to bank tabs. They did something with the scroll bar so it will hold its position more reliably when closing the bank. I never noticed a problem with that. But one thing they did do is they made it so when you drag an item upwards towards a tab, it won't scroll up, because that was really annoying how the bank would do that. Whenever you dragged an item up to your to move it to a new tab, it would scroll the bank up a little bit and it drove me crazy. You'll be able to see your empty slots at the bottom again if you don't have your bank tabs set up. And dragging items, I guess, is just more fluent. They also added the bank box in the Warriors Guild. I don't know why. You no longer can see options on other people's pets, which is nice. I don't actually know what the Elidinous statuette is, but apparently it no longer restores your hit points on a PvP world. I should look that up because it's something I don't know what it actually is. They fixed the PvP world overlay, displaying incorrect combat levels. I never saw that because I never used PvP worlds. Cannons can no longer be set up in PvP worlds due to griefing issues. I'm not sure what exactly that was, but maybe you could attack people with cannons. That would be interesting. And fixed an exploit allowing multiple followers. So lots of cool stuff. The updates are definitely nice. Just small patches and updates and stuff, but still really nice. And of course, the big thing that everyone's talking about is free-to-play coming to old school RuneScape, and they do have a pretty long dev blog about it, so let's head over to that. Actually, I have it in a different tab here. So, dev blog about bots and free-to-play. So there's a lot of really interesting info in here, and I'll have the link in the description. But this is a post by ModNatK, and basically Mod Waith, or however the fuck you pronounce it, he just GG'd like all the bots in old school pretty much. Not all of them, but a huge amount of them. 40,000 bots were banned in April, and 17 billion GP removed, which actually doesn't seem like that much money, but in old school it is a fair amount of money. Like in RuneScape 3 that's really not like a massive amount, because there are people that just have like hundreds and hundreds of bills, but it's obviously awesome. So a lot of items have been going up in price a lot just because of their lack of bots, which is always good. Fortunately, nats have not been rising at all, but maybe once free-to-play comes out they will, because alking will be a lot more popular for free-to-play players. Another thing that's really interesting is that they're actually releasing official auto-typing system. So I guess they've decided that auto-typing is not against the rules. People used to get banned or muted for auto-typing, and now they're making their own system for it, which I guess is alright. I don't know, it seems kind of fishy to me. Just it doesn't seem in the spirit of the game. If that was up to a vote, I would vote no for that. But I think what they should do is just ban auto-typers, like have just some system that detects people that are auto-typing, because it seems like it wouldn't really be that hard. Somebody says the same message like 5 times in a row, like at inhuman speed, then obviously they're auto-typing. You just ban them or mute them, I guess, because it's really not in the spirit of the game in my opinion. But that's just my opinion anyways. And they're also going to be working on a 2-step authentication. That's a typo. Authentication. And maybe that's a word. I don't know. Authentification. I don't know. I'm fucking crazy. But anyways, they're working on a 2-step thing where you'll be like your account will be more secure, which is good because there's no jag on old school. And it's not like Jag is really a great system either, because it's kind of annoying if you ever want to use other computers to play RuneScape. But anyways, apparently Modwaith has helped to see hijacking diminish hugely, which is always good. He's working on the two-step authentication. God, this word's gonna drive me insane. And these are two really interesting images. I'll open them in a new tab. This is a heat map for bots, and it's really small, which is kind of annoying. I'll zoom in a little bit, but like the darker areas are where the more bots are located. And like right here, this is Varrock. As you can see, one of the biggest spots for bots is in Varrock West Bank. It's interesting some of the places though. Like, what even is this? Is this Zamorak Wines or something? I'm not sure. And then I don't know what this area is either. It's really strange, a few of these spots, but like this is all use in flax bots and fishing bots over in Camelot and Catherby. This is all U bots over here. I think U's are probably the most botted resource. As you can see on Karamja, we've got the nature running bots. It seems like they haven't gotten rid of it, because how could the price of nuts not change at all? That's what I don't understand. I don't know. Still bugging me. And then Chinchampa bots down here. Not sure what these ones are here. There's a few random ones. And this is no, those are yak bots. And these are rock crab bots. Interesting to actually see this. I don't know. This is pretty interesting to me. These are all dual arena bots over here, and lots of furnace bots and everything. But anyways, back to the devlog. And yeah, they have one from April which just shows a big decrease. Like all the big hotspots are just way down from what they were before, which is obviously really great. And they talk about how sharks are back to 1K and all this stuff, and like it's really been helpful. And it definitely has. Like, so many items have been rising in price. I'm just really hoping that nature runes rise in price too, just to make it consistent with everything else. So yeah, they say they're gonna in order to combat autotypers, they're gonna make their own autotyper, which is built into the game itself, with a combination of making our chat throttling system dynamic so we can target specific areas and giving you more control over what text you see. This should effectively eliminate in-game spam. So I guess it will be better than what we have now. I don't think that's really the right direction to go, but it's the direction anyways. It's better than nothing at all, which is what they've been doing for the past like year. But it'll be interesting. Maybe you'll be able to just like, it'll be like an actual system, like an interface, sort of like quick chat, where you can just choose one message to say over and over again. I don't know. They could make it decent, I guess. And then of course free to play, and they did actually open free to play for that like few days, whatever it was, a weekend on Halloween last year, which was interesting. I don't think I actually played free to play, but basically they're saying on all this stuff. I think this is actually an ad, so I think they're doing an ad campaign for Old School, which is great. I mean, I don't think they've really had much ads, but I would know because I have an ad blocker on my browser. But yeah, on 27th May they're gonna start a free-to-play trial, so that's what, like 2 weeks away. Actually less. It's 12 days. So yeah, it will be on a Tuesday, I think. Actually, I believe that would be a Tuesday. They're going to start a free-to-play trial where all newly made accounts will have access to a free-to-play version of Old School for 2 weeks. So your current account won't have access to free-to-play, but if you make a new account, then you'll be able to go on free-to-play. They'll be opening a series of new free-to-play worlds which all members will be able to access. Okay, so they're not clear whether that's going to be separate from these ones or not. I'm not really sure, but yeah, that should be interesting. And in order to limit any impact from gold farmers and bots, will be disabling U trees, which are the primary targets for this accounts, which kind of makes sense because U trees are definitely the most botted resource in the game. So they're going to be doing a whole lot of monitoring in this 2-week period to see exactly how things are going, and they're just going to have to see whether it's actually being beneficial to actually have free to play, like whether it's generating new members and everything. So they're saying they'll be doing everything they can to push the trial out to the world. However, we need your help too. To make Old School and free to play Old School the best it can be, we need all of you to get behind this trial. You'll need to be telling your friends and ex-clan mates, making videos on YouTube, like me, streaming, and generally telling everyone you can that Old School is free to play. You can help by engaging free to play players, giving out welcome packs, and anything else that you can to help the free to play community feel welcome. I can read it, promise. But anyways, so yeah, guys, really take, like, I think that free to play is great anyways, and if you do, definitely get involved. Just let your friends know or whatever, talk about it. I'm sure most people already know about it, but just like tell your friends in real life that used to play RuneScape or whatever that it's going to be free to play, just like it used to be old school and everything. And I think it'll draw a lot of attention just because it's only really dedicated RuneScape players that are willing to pay the membership to play old school. But there's a lot of people who just played it when they were a kid and they might get back into it or something because it'll really be like just the way it was in their childhood, which is really nostalgic for a lot of people since RuneScape has been such a big part of a lot of people's lives. So I'm just really happy that they're finally doing this. I mean, I'm glad that they prioritized getting rid of bots and didn't just throw out free to play because it would have been awful. It would have just been infested completely and they would have been basically bot worlds. But now that they seem to have been able to found a system that is actually effective for getting rid of bots, then they're rolling out free to play, and hopefully it'll work out because I'm definitely looking forward to making some free to play accounts, probably make some videos about it and everything. Excuse me. A few of my friends want to go out PKing, like maging, like multi-combat, really low-level mage PKing in free to play, which would be really fun. And then there's always the good old range 2Hing and just like strength pures and all that stuff. I used to love making those accounts. I was never super great at PKing, but it was still fun just making like low risk accounts, play on them for an hour or so just for fun every so often. But anyways, guys, I'll have a link to this in the description. Be sure to check it out. And yeah, that's really about it. I'm just super happy about free to play. It's come on so fast. Like just yesterday, they announced that they were gonna have something out about free to play on Friday, and they had it out today instead. And we're going to be actually seeing it in less than 2 weeks for the first time. So yeah, that's really about all I have. Hopefully you guys are as excited as I am, and hopefully you guys are having fun and will be playing lots of free to play and getting your friends into it and everything. But anyways, guys, thanks a lot for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like if you liked it and subscribe if you want to see more. And I will see you guys next time.